There is.
There is. It's very soft. You have to turn it up if you want it.
Yes.
Ah, I see it now. Okay.
I'll put it on pretty low because for me it's pretty loud, but you
Yeah.
can tweak it yourself.
What a big fella.
You're a big guy.
We should probably make sure we have any supplies.
La Bomba. Yes. What would you recommend in this trying time, sir, ma'am, whatever?
She looks towards the rest of the party and says, I cannot understand your short friend. Are they what they call slow?
Pardon?
Well,
What?
his helmet might make him appear so. All armor makes people slow, you know.
Back in my village, everything cost like 1,000 gold pieces. Even that health potion, 1,000 gold pieces. You have nothing to worry about.
I see.
Whoa. Your
Ooh,
village must
maybe I
have some really high quality potions.
Nope, that was a typo. Misclick.
Either that, or his villagers do not understand the concept of inflation.
He's in Switzerland.
Yeah, if only your helmet went as high as your village's prices. And so saying, she bends over and rests her arms on your head.
Ah!
Lol.
I do think the lad protests too much.
Yeah, whatever you say. Horn. Nice horns.
I thought he was gonna say something else.
You were about to say Bubsy, weren't you?
No.
I was so ready for you to say that. I thought you were gonna be like, whatever you say, Bubsy.
Young lady, how much for that potion of healing?
Depends on which one. 50 for the small one, 150 for the large one.
I take out the bag of coins and I take out 50. I want the 51. Yes, I want that one.
Ah, befitting of the height.
Well, you can go ahead
Shut
and
up!
purchase it.
How does this potion work? Do you just like throw it at someone, or do you just drink it, or what do you do with it?
She looks at you. She raises one eyebrow and says, "Yes. Throw it at others, your enemies."
A healing potion. I throw the healing potion at the enemy.
Yes, it will damage them by breaking their glass.
Okay, but it's called a healing potion, and healing means good stuff. So why would I throw the good stuff at the enemy? That doesn't really make any sense, now does it?
He kinda got a point.
I know I may be stupid, but I ain't really dumb.
The legendary dick oil.
Dick oil. An incredible
It's
item.
already been bought.
Now in my possession, yes.
No, Dick.
Dick oil, rope, La Bomba. It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rupees.
It's gold piece, not.
As long as you have enough gold.
Yes.
You like that dick oil, huh? We only had one potion of it. Came directly from Baldur's Gate. I trust you.
But I thought.
Been to it?
Wait, you said Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate, that's right.
Why is
Yes.
there 3 of them
Is
and only one of them?
he of hard of hearing? I ask, looking at Ryrick.
What do you
It
mean
kinda
I'm hard of
out loud.
hearing? I have a helmet
keep-
on. What do you
You
think?
keep repeating everyone's. I'm gonna walk. She just walks away. Okay.
Honestly, I feel like that's the most appropriate course of action.
In an effort to help her new stout friend hear a little better, Mar reaches down and attempts to pick Charles up.
Ah! What the fuck? Put me
So you
down!
can hear better.
Ah!
Oh,
I can hear-
okay.
Perfectly! Put me
Well-
down!
Isn't it polite to look someone right in the eyes when they're talking to you?
Well, Yeah, but okay, yeah.
No, no, lady. Nobody likes to be looked down upon.
Exactly. So I brought him to eye level. Unless this is not polite in your customs, Mr. Dorf. Can't say I'm very familiar. Haven't been to any Darwin lands.
Well, back in my town, I would be considered the shortest, which is kind of, yeah, but yeah.
It takes a minute to put a shield up and down, so you can't switch it in combat.
Shit, a minute?
Yeah.
What kind of shield are we talking about? And you say enchanted. So, what kind of enchantment are we talking about with these bombers?
It's enchanted to explode.
But they just do that usually, don't they? Don't they do that or something? Or am I in the wrong here?
A primitive dwarvish bomb will not explode underwater or extreme conditions. This one will.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the... Yeah. Thank you.
There, Chunks.
Pleasure doing business with you, I guess.
It is built in the Kelmian architecture style, so more like a British one. But in reality, it's more like Swiss, because British looks like shit, and Swiss like kind of fixes it. So there it is. But you guys, you're not super familiar with guns. You know that they exist, but they're still quite rare in the world. This one looks pretty expensive, and you don't think there's anything wrong.
Well, no time better than a present.
May I play some music while you have your joust of pistols?
Why, of course! Jolly music never ruins the scene.
Okay. Cordelia is going to bring out her lyre and start playing a jig with that, and I'm going to simultaneously use that opportunity to give Haas bardic inspiration.
Alright, go ahead and target him and then press the ability.
Your music is this music is it shall inspire you to be successful with your aim.
Hitting about as well as you did, hitting his own close to the bullseye, the aiming range, as he says. Allow me to ask what a military man such as yourself is doing here.
Can I just do a, do I just mean attack with it, or do you mean to do a wisdom ability check instead?
Ability check, yeah.
Okay. She pulls
You
back
hit it?
Holy fuck.
Natural 20.
Oh,
She
shit.
destroys the aiming thing with her ability.
pulls back a magic arrow and just fires it out at the target.
Harold looks at you and says, magic. Indeed. Once the blizzard subsides, please seek me out in Warden. I will be happy to provide a music hall is filled with a stage, a piano, and chairs that are currently, not used. In the middle, there is like a middle-aged guy with a fading hairline and hair, dressed in scientific clothing, talking to a businessman. Len, the businessman, wearing a fedora, says, "Oh, we have a new guest. See, you better be more of the money, Skip."
We just had a shootout with our dearest Harold over there. I think if we can impress him, we should be well worth our money.
Yes, almost. The ring is still in my ears, Skip. He takes out a small rock that kind of looks like real-world marble, but green, and he says, "Look at this. It contains arcane energy, unlike any other I've seen. With this, we could power an unlimited amount of different technologies that were thought impossible even by the gnomes of calculus."
Unlimited,
But this is
you
just
say?
small.
The better question is, even if there were these demons, why wouldn't they try to get rid of them? They are clearly a
right.
danger. Sooner
right.
or later.
A danger could be exterminated if you have the right mindset for it. Am I right? Like, for example, you have a goblin village
I'm not a goblin.
outside your door.
I am a dwarf.
Not you, kind sir.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking hypothetical. Like, you have a goblin village outside your doorstep. What do? Do you put up a fence? Of course not. You kill them all.
Ho ho ho.
Well, my best friend is a goblin actually, so I don't really know why you would kill a goblin, which would be pretty bad for the goblin. So
Your best friend is a goblin? I thought Money was your best friend.
well, I mean, yeah,
Lens.
Buddy is also my best friend, but also my best friend George. He's been with me for as long as I can remember. We've been best friends, and
You
yeah.
you have a
Well,
lot of
that's
best
dope.
friends.
One says,
Hmm.
No, just,
in my opinion, Skip, good goblin is a dead goblin. This is a short stack.
This reminds me of a ballad I once heard about a goblin called Gibby. You want to show off my skills, do you? Well
That's
then.
right, Skip. I want to see what I paid my mortgage for.
She's gonna give a quick bow to Mr. Len here before swiftly turning around and climbing up onto the stage. And I will roll a performance check for this
All right.
one.
That would be an advantage. All right. You do a very nice performance. You do your ult.
I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes. These motherfuckers mean to harm us, and they got to go, so let me give it to you. I'm not gonna continue
I
that.
fucking know that song. You know
Len-
that song. I know that Tom Hardy.
Len
Tom
tears
Hardy,
up.
yeah. Do a flip.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Make an acrobatics check.
Hang on, there we go. Acrobatics. My bonus isn't as high, so I think another luck point is kind of justified here. Yeah.
Oh.
You barely do it. It's like you were sure you were gonna crack your head open there, but it was fine. Dr. Shimei says, "Wow, athletic and an artist."
Yeah.
That
that's
reminds
what I'm
me of,
talking about. I hope everything goes good today, and that no one here gets a series of unfortunate events in the coming hour.
Cordelia raises an eyebrow at that and says, yes. I am inclined to agree. Whatever you mean by that. Anyway,
Why is
You
my
see,
token
there's
so
quite
much
a lot of
smaller than everyone else's? I just noticed that.
because you're a dwarf
Come on.
alongside me.
Do you eat with the helmet on? Or is this,
Oh,
does
yes.
it ever come off?
I do also.
What about
I
when
do
you're
eat
slaving?
with the helmet on. It is quite hard to take off the helmet because I gotta unscrew a lot of screws and all that stuff. So yeah, I do eat with the helmet on, but you know, my mouth isn't really that covered up, so I can just, you know, eat with the mask on.
Hey, are we sure this is actually a dwarf?
Can I hear that?
Yeah, probably.
What do you mean? I am dwarf size, am I not? I got picked up.
Well, I haven't seen many dwarfs with screws.
Well, I just like the helmet, okay? It was off price. It's really good. And I can kind of see out of it, which all the other helmets in my town does not really have. So, I am very happy with the helmet I have right now. Thank you very much.
Well, time to eat. Because we can't talk while we have something in our mouth, right?
That sounds like a demon. Here you, the guests of this mansion, murderers, greedy bastards, and thieves. None of you will leave this place alive come the end of the blizzard. This is my vow and a promise. Think upon your sins and repent, as you will soon meet the gates of God. As the flame dissipates, everyone behind the table kind of stands up a little bit, the Duke of Windermere, with her hand on her saber, protecting Lady Anna, as Len just kind of like jumps up. Everyone else it's kind of tense a little bit as Len says, "What else? What was that?" He chokes, falls on the ground, motionless. What do you do?
Don't say it.
Holy shit.
Don't think. Don't say it.
Oh.
Don't think. Don't say it.
Ahem.
Don't think.
Oh.
Don't say it.
Right.
Well, that just happened.
Continue.
With your passive perception of 22 Nix, you notice that Len actually drank. He mistook his goblet for Lady Anna's.
Cats.
I looked at Lady Anna for a moment, and then I kind of, how is she composing herself?
From what you can tell, she's pretty shaken by this. She is panicking a bit. She realizes it happened in her house, and not only is she worried about the death, as you know, it happened at all, she's also worried that it happened in her premise. Try to find as many clues as you can. I will tell everyone to go to their respective bed chambers for the night. Lady Anna, these people are saying that it was perhaps you who were the target of this attack. Do you have any means of protecting yourself tonight? Anna says, I do have a couple of scrolls left behind by my husband. I can protect myself for the night in my chambers, but I will need assistance in the future, if that is not too much to ask.
Oh. Mr. Dwarf. You've shown unusual keenness before with the doctor. Mind you check out the fireplace, which invoked such magic for me? Will it?
You were saying? Sorry, I was just thinking to myself.
Well, you was displaying certain skills back then with the doctor. Can you check the fireplace for me?
I guess. Yes. Well, hold on, give me a minute while I walk over there. Hinkle dinkle frickin'.
Investigation check.
I hand, by the way, I hand the papers I find to Cordelia in case you're like looking for something to do.
Yes. This fireplace does seem to be a fireplace. My investigate. Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
I examine the other cups present at the table, like Duke of Windermere's cup. Is it still there?
Yes, it is. She has emptied it, because she drank all of it.
Okay.
From what you can tell, everyone drank the wine.
So, does it all look like it? Like, I mean, I don't know if any contents of the wine that Len drank remained. But it is like, does it all look like it's from the same wine bottle? Like, was Tristan just walking around with one wine bottle, or was he chucking several ones, or?
Make an investigation check.
Oh God, I'm not the man for this. Someone else do this. I know.
You can't seem to remember. You were not
my
really
God.
paying attention.
Question.
Sure.
Out of character, does anyone in the party have literally any investigation, any intelligence? Past 10.
Do not worry, my friend. I'm smart. No.
Block of ice that happened to be poison would be an idea Thane has, but Nyx isn't smart
You
enough
could
for
try an investigation check.
that. I don't want to roll this die anymore, people. Someone else
if
do it.
if you said that out loud and like to the group, then Cordelia would humor it and she'd have a look. So I'll roll
Alright,
an
make an
investigation.
investigation check.
All right.
Oh.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Pow.
Oh
Holy
my God!
shit.
Someone with a number.
Boom.
While everyone
Pow.
was stumbling around,
Pow.
clueless, the Duke calls in 2 maids who will assist in taking the body to the morgue. If only someone had detect magic as a spell that they have.
Suddenly, a light bell shines above Cordelia's head.
Wait, doesn't Charles? Don't you have detect magic as well?
Do I?
Yeah, I think so.
We don't know. It's your character sheet.
Do I? He says. Either way,
I mean,
Magic.
I helped him, so I know.
I know.
Where
It's just.
do I find that? Detect magic.
Double click your character, go to the fourth thing, which is spells, and then you have all your spells in one place.
it's got like a lightning icon.
Oh yeah, I have detect magic. Yeah, okay, I can.
Sorry,
do
that's the
that.
effects.
Right?
No, you don't have
Me
to
when I lie.
because
Okay.
me when I lie.
Lol.
No, when Maru says that, she'll entertain the prospect by quickly just snapping her fingers, and she'll cast detect magic.
All right, cast detect magic.
Bump, bada boop boop, pow. What do I see? My ears hurt.
You feel the pulse. You gain a sixth sense, not for the gravity, but for the magic of everything around. And out of Ryrich's pockets, the stone, you can still feel a faint enchantment aura around it. That's the School of Magic.
Cordelia, you were performing right before he went to the dining hall.
It was you. Yes, it is I. Me. It was me, Austin.
I mean,
it was me.
it could be one of you.
So we're either looking for someone magically inclined that is smart enough to try and utilize poisons, or a group of thereof in case there's more than one person.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder where we're gonna find someone like that.
Are you
Hmm,
magically
let's go to-
inclined, Metal Man?
A little. But I am not the one who killed him. I thought he was pretty funny with his New York accent or something like that.
What's a New York? And it doesn't
New
don't
York.
start. Either way,
Also, our dear dwarf would have boasted about the kill already.
100%.
Wow, I see how it is. Stereotypical dwarf stuff. Now that is just you're right, but that is just wrong.
Well,
Let's pretend for a
someone
second that
entered
it's
the
not
room.
us, because all 5 of us came in on the same boat, and unless one of us is... Yeah, we all came in on the same boat.
Make an
Or-
intelligence check.
You are asking me to do something I'm bad at! I should not have made a wisdom character! I should have made a wizard! Fuck!
Oh, Chad.
Another
Oh.
possibility does not come to your mind.
Can I make one?
Sure.
Damn.
You are just looking at chairs and you're like, wow, chairs.
Wow, cheers.
Could I make one?
No,
Ah!
two
Yes.
Cheers, guy. Well,
there are a lot
Whichever-
of doors right now.
room you guys pick, just know that I am very clean, and that my city or village or whatever are girls and men share the same rooms without any bad intentions. So just
My
know,
dwarven friend.
No.
yes, I am a dwarf.
You could sleep in the one with 2 beds.
Okay.
You know, my dwarven friend. Clean people usually do not announce that they are indeed clean.
Well,
Haas,
I
make
am
a
just-
nature check.
Well, I am just
From my
saying that
no.
because I am just saying that because usually stereotypical dwarves are really dirty, and I am not that.
Haas's nose is stuffed from the cold. He can't smell Rhyme Rich.
He can't smell
What's going on? I got tears coming out of my eyes because it feels like Charles's characters is read like little postage notes to remind himself where he's from.
This is blasphemy.
Whoa.
I do
We're
not
rich.
like We're rich. We're rich. We're rich.
We're. Oh my god,
I
I'm
can't-
As you sleep, something massages your brain, as if two hands cusp it in their embrace. You feel like your dreams go for the worse. They become dark or twisted. But as you wake up in the morning, the feeling is gone. And you guys get a long rest. Go ahead and press that button. It is the camp button next to your level.
Me, 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 me.
Burn it.
Yes, George. You're a funny guy, George. Yes. I can't
Hoss
whistle.
makes it a ritual to prick the statue's eye.
Fair enough.
Oh, he sits down because he surely can't fucking sleep with him.
It is morning. It is about 8 a.m.
Oh, Mom, you're like the favorite. My favorite. Oh, yeah. Mother. You're the best mother.
He picked up a book, by the way, like an hour ago, and just wrote down every embarrassing thing where Rich said in his sleep.
Oh no.
Fantastic.
Oh, chat.
So we're all destined to die one day. Wouldn't you say so?
Well,
Of course.
yeah, but not by being poisoned and then murdered by probably choking to death on poison.
Hoss
I'm glad you guys are
bonks
staying on
the
your
helmet.
Ow!
Would you like any drink with your breakfast, madam? Ladies and gentlemen?
Hmm,
I'm
you
fine.
wouldn't happen to have any Immortal's
So-
Delight?
I'm sorry, madam, but we only serve adult drinks in here.
It's just some orange juice, please.
Orange juice. I shall see if I have any.
My gratitude. I think.
I look at Cordelia. Hey, what's orange juice?
It is a elixir of fine potency made from one of the greatest fruits in the world, my friend. It is called an orange.
Well, of course I know what an orange is.
Have you ever squeezed an orange?
No, not really. I just peel it off
Well-
and then eat the fruit inside of the peel. So, yeah.
And when you eat an orange, how does it taste? It tastes liquidy, right?
Yeah, it's pretty yummy, but it's also pretty, I gotta chew it and all that.
Pretty yummers.
Yeah,
Right.
pretty yummers. And then I'm like, wow, this is some really good fruit.
I gently open the door. ...
As you open it, you see a bloody murder. Tom's body lies in his bed in a pool of his own blood.
What did you do?
I didn't do any. What?
I'm kidding.
All of his research is missing. There's not even a scrap of paper. Okay. I'll have a look at the body itself now.
Make a medicine check.
Okay. Will I get advantage on that?
I help.
Do you have medicine that you can help with?
I have a +4, but it's not trained.
Then, unfortunately, can't help with medicine in this case.
I'll spend a luck point on this roll then.
Alright, you're feeling lucky. You throw AoE coins at everyone,
Woof.
and you see that he, from what you can tell, he was stabbed right in the heart with a dagger or a short sword. You're not quite sure which. And he was either sleeping or fell immediately without any resistance on the bed. You don't see any signs of the murderer here. You don't see any footsteps or anything, but you do see that the door was not lockpicked. It
Is
was
he still dressed?
open. He is dressed in his nightgown.
Okay.
Your Grace, I regret to inform you that Dr. Jeremy's compatriot, Tom, appears to have been stabbed. Perished. Yes, perished.
Jeremy leaves the room. He's not feeling comfortable here. Lady Anna actually asks you.
His papers and research on the expedition were also stolen. Nothing, none of his other papers were taken, but his findings and anything relevant to the expedition are missing. Yes, I believe either he was killed by a group of individuals who coordinated and had him murdered as such,
Can only have been done by all of you.
or he could have been discovered by another person within the mansion and that person did not report it. Or all of the above.
By all of you.
While that's happening, I will be casting Detect Magic in the room, since I forgot to earlier. Oopsie.
Alright, go ahead and press the Detect Magic button.
Boom.
Boomba.
Ah!
Would the detect
So how did they come in without opening the door?
Seemed like they had the key.
So who
actually
would have the key of
make
this
an
mansion?
make an intelligence check?
Who?
Stell. Cordelia.
Close enough. Intelligence
Wow.
check, you say?
It's her stage name.
Yeah.
That's correct.
That's correct.
That's chunk.
True.
Oh
Your
my god.
mind is empty.
First that one. Yippee.
Could I give
No.
advantage because we're thinking about it together?
Sure. Roll one more time.
Okay, I was gonna offer luck point
You
as
put
well.
two of your brain cells together.
Da-da-da-da.
Think!
There's only one thing you can think of. Tom had a key, and it's lying next to his bed.
Can I make one?
Sure.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, you can. He said yes.
Oh,
Do it. Please.
womp.
I imagine all the staff have keys.
Hang on. I think I just had a light bulb light up in my head. If
Light up on my chunk.
Tom said last night that he does not like talking to people. He's not a very social person. There's only one other person in this entire building, from my understanding, that he was either close or had a connection with. His research has gone missing, and the other person to have died last night was someone funding the expedition. It's clear that Jeremy doesn't have anything to lose, but there is one thing that we didn't consider. The reputation. I'm starting to think that he might be a little bit more involved in this than we're giving him credit for.
What if we were all to be together? You know? Like if we were all, like, holding hands. Surely no other deaths could occur. All of us. Including the staff. I don't trust any of the staff, to be clear.
Suddenly a bomb explodes and we all die.
And he says, took you a while. I've already finished 2 cigarettes waiting for you. That's okay. You got your gear, you got your equipment.
You really shouldn't
Indeed,
smoke,
indeed.
old man. You'll die a little faster.
Come, let me show you your place. The snow elves have left a bit of a hunting ground for Lady Anna and the mansion. I believe it is still within the premises, so the blizzard isn't too harsh on us. And as you depart with Harold towards the hunting grounds, I think we'll finish tonight's session here.
Wow. He's out.
When we are finishing, I will do one more action. I will bump
Sure.
into Cordelia and try to sleight of hand something into her pockets.
Sure, go ahead. Make a sleight of hand check. This does beat her passive perception, so you do slip it in unnoticed.
Nice.
That was a resounding success. My unlimited swagger must have been a great boon.
My unlimited swagger, alright, folks.
Alright, folks.
I have the best
That's all,
swagger,
folks.
okay? A lot of people have swagger. There's many people with swagger, but none of it have it better than me, okay?
I can't
Okay.
believe.
All right.
This
Should
is
we
a
move over
mystery.
so Argo can speak, or are we leaving him silenced?
He should
can't
have the
believe-
role, no? He doesn't.
No, he doesn't have the
He
role.
I
does
can't
not.
believe we had 5 people. This was
Wow.
clearly a mystery, and not one
Right.
of us were intelligence characters.
It's
To be
fine.
fair, I was thinking about dumping charisma for intelligence, but I was like, no,
let's switch
Hoss wouldn't be
the
that.
whole
I'm moving over to the
first.
other voice chat, yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
Yows!